Hello, lovelies. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance. As always, my sweets, okay? So let's go ahead and jump in and see what Spirit has for you, what message Spirit has for you. I don't have any notes or anything, so we're just going to jump in and see, okay? We're using the After Tarot today, so you can definitely interpret a little slightly different meaning to what comes up, what comes out. So I think this is a message about something, you know, like something has happened, and because of that, yeah, you've put something to bed. A Ten of Swords energy has put itself to bed, and or Spirit is telling you need to put it to bed, right? It could be something that you've been holding on to that's actually been really holding you back and holding you up with this Four of Pentacles. And, you know, Spirit is saying you need to let this go. It's time. The time has already passed for this, you know? Like, Spirit has been giving you the empowerment that you really need here in this situation to kind of get through this. Spirit says we've been walking beside you. We've really been helping you, you know? It's time for you to really let go of some kind of betrayal from your past and really, you know, like, yeah, put it to bed, put it to rest, bury it. You know, you found out the truth, and that was a blessing in itself. Finding out the truth was a blessing. Now, Spirit said, now, you know, and for a lot of you, I feel like it's somebody or some a situation that you felt like was a very soulmate, a very deep soulmate, kindred situation here between you and this person, right? You felt like you and this person would never part ways or never go opposite ways, but Spirit's saying Eight of Cups, you eventually really had to. This person might have left you or abandoned you and left you feeling kind of left out and left behind, right? Making you feel like a little bit Five of Swords energy with that kind of like spilled milk energy kind of coming about, like, damn, they didn't want my cup, or damn, they didn't want me, they rejected me. I was it. This person might have made you feel like they weren't really good enough for you, or good enough. Okay, this person made you feel like you weren't good enough for them, but the truth was they didn't feel like they were good enough for you, right? They were projecting a lot of their energy into this situation. Wow. But Spirit is saying, like, you know, you're really realizing that this was your justice in this situation. Walking away was your justice in this situation. And Spirit is saying, like, isn't it time to kind of put things have, like, there was a fight, right? But things have now kind of quiet down. And in this quieting down energy, you've really started to see, you know, yeah, I don't know. There's something here about people, which this is kind of like a messed up energy right here, but people are like celebrating your absence. Like, okay, so Spirit is saying don't cry over people that don't resonate with you and really aren't your friends or really aren't your family or really aren't lovers for you, right? Don't let them carrying on with their life like affect you, right? You should feel blessed by the fact that you saw the truth and that you can carry on with your life too. But there's some kind of situation here about you feeling a lot better after the fight, right? Or after whatever happened or after the truth that came out. And now that everything's kind of, you know, everybody's kind of lost their steam and they're not really fighting anymore, right? They're kind of over it now. There's some kind of new beginning starting here. Yeah. Yeah, Spirit saying this person won't be the last lover that you've had. They won't be, yeah. Ooh, that's so crazy because I just heard they won't be the only mother that you have. Which is, I feel complicated about saying that, but as soon as I heard that in my mind, the Empress card came out. So for some of you, Spirit could be saying if you were wondering about leaving behind some kind of mothering wound or something here, you know, this won't be the only chance that you have to connect with kindred spirits or connect with somebody you feel like you should have that energy with. For a lot of you, not for well, so for some of you, you will have a chance here. See how the swan here has their nose to the little baby swan right there, right? Which, by the way, that's not what baby swans look like. These look like baby ducks, not baby swans. Baby swans actually have black noses and they're fluffy and gray. But And I don't know why that, because it reminded me of the ugly duckling that, or yeah, right. It's like you're an ugly duckling, like you were, because the fact, right, the kind of whole thing was is that this baby duck felt so out of place and felt so ugly and felt so different than everyone because they didn't look the same, they didn't feel the same, you know. When the truth was, the fact was is that they weren't a duck, they were a swan. And once they got with other swans, they realized I'm not ugly. I'm not, there's not something wrong with me. I just was surrounded by not my kind, or not people that didn't vibe with me, or people who weren't for me. So there's something here about, like, you know, if you felt very rejected in the past, if you felt very out of place in the past, Spirit saying it's because you were surrounded by people, or you were in a place that just didn't vibe with you, you know. And it might have made you really feel like you were the issue, you were the problem, you started this, you know, it was always about you. But Spirit is saying is that the truth was, like, yeah, you were different, you just didn't vibe, right? This wasn't your place. You thought that you were supposed to be in this place, or you thought these people were supposed to be your friends, or you thought this person was supposed to be your lover, right? You thought, and for a time maybe it was, you know, I don't know, you know, maybe for a time it was, but you changed, and then one day you realized this is not for me, right? I need something different, I need something else. But yeah, so that whole see how in the background right here in this Empress card, see how like the little mom has the, you know, has her nose to the baby. So for some of you, Spirit is saying that when you, like, if it's your intention to become a mother or become a parent, if you will do a lot of healing, in healing your parent wounds. Like, you've done a lot of work healing your parent wounds. And for a lot of you, you will continue to heal your like really, really healing your parent wounds by becoming a better parent than the one that you had, right? Be a better parent. Be the leader that you thought, you know, that you wish you had, right? Be that parent, be that spouse, be that lover, be that friend that you wish you had. Yeah. Because for a lot of you, you were surrounded by very, like, greedy, self-serving people. And it's kind of almost a situation here where Spirit is showing me that, like, these people are this person and you're like the servant here. Like, you know, you're sitting here watching these people that have, or watching this person that has all of this, and they're like, you know, you need to come in and I need more and I need more and I need more from you, right? Weird. It's just kind of very being like, feeling like consumed, or feeling like a product, or feeling like a, you know, like, oh, I'm not a person, I'm just something to be consumed. I'm not a child, I'm just a projection of a further projection of you. You know, so some of you might identify with growing up with narcissistic parents, or parents that leaned into the kind of narcissism scale, right? That had issues, that had enmeshment issues, or had, you know, it's just that kind of like, a narcissist doesn't see people around them or their children as like individual people. They see them as extensions of themselves, which is why so many kids who grow up under narcissistic parents always feel like this shame, or always feel like they're not good enough, or always feel like they have this huge standard that they have to race to, you know, because it's not really about you being an individual person, it's about what you represent to them, right? How you represent, how you're not like a child to take care of, you are an extension. Therefore, the things that you do and the things that you believe reflects on them, right? Because the narcissist is so worried about what everybody else thinks about them. Hmm. So a nine of wands in reverse. And here on this nine of wands, there's a person here helping this person learn their lesson. See? There's a person here saying, oh yes, I've been down that road too. But there's something here too about, like, how, see how this one person though, this one person is standing here and they have the wound on their head because they've actually gone through it. But this other person, well, I guess they're wounded too. They're just wounded in a different way. Like their hands are wounded. Almost like, but look how this person's looking at them, right? I don't know why it's making it, and they've got blood on their sleeves, right? So it's making me feel like this person tried to stand beside you, even though they were the ones that like caused your wounding. Like almost like how this person, how this 9 of Wands person with the wounded here. Y'all hear that? That's a message. Thank you for the confirmation. I don't know if y'all can hear that bird in the background. It's so loud. This is a message right here for y'all, right? This person tried to stand beside you. It's almost like this person, they were the one that caused your wounding, right? Because look how their head is wounded and their hand is wounded. You know, and it's almost like, yeah, me too. But it's like, what? You're here in the wounded clubs because you wounded me. Or, like I said, this person was wounded, and in their wounding, they wounded you. But this is a lesson this person refused to learn, right? This person tried to stand beside you and be like, oh, yeah, I'm like you too, but you're not, right? One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. That's what I just heard, right? And this definitely could have to do with family, okay? For some of you, this person could be a Leo, or for some of you, this person could just, you know, I really feel like spirit. What you growling for? Shh. I really feel like this, you know, this person here with my dog growling and acting protective and acting like that. It's really kind of giving me this energy of like spirit standing beside you and like telling you this person isn't for you. So this person doing something or saying something that caused a bunch of fire or something like that, like a separation in here, and spirit saying, hey, I really had your back. Hey, or hey, I'm really proud of you. You persevered through this energy, right? You persevered through this attack, or you persevered through what this person put you through. And you came out stronger on the other side. But there is an energy here of you wanting to be loved and accepted as well, right? It can feel complicated, especially if your wonder is your parent, because, you know, you just want their love and acceptance, but that's exactly the thing they hurt you to try to get, right, from them. But, yeah, the truth is, this person really thought they were getting away with something. Because, look, here's the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords. And look how this person is like, haha, I'm the victor, I won, right? Because the 5 of Swords is about, like, winning at all costs, right? And here these people are having to walk away, and this person's like, oh, I feel so triumphant. You know, I feel so triumphant with this ace, with this truth, right? And this person's like, yeah, I'm the truth, yada, yada, right? But there's also this giving me like this 3 of Swords energy here, where it's like, you know, this person was so triumphant in hurting you, so triumphant in knowing that because of that they were justified in what they did because of the pain they were enduring, and they're like, look at them holding up this truth, like, you see that truth, God? You see my truth, y'all. 3 of Swords. But I love this in the aftercare though, because the 3 of Swords, the swords have fallen out, and you're starting to heal in this 3 of Swords. That heart is starting, you know, it's starting to be mended here. And it's starting on its journey to rise above the clouds, right? To get to this freedom here. And with the 7 of Swords here, right? I like this because knock that out. I like this because the fact that this person here in the 7 of Swords is walking away with this 5 of Swords, right? Because it's telling you like this fight, but look, as this person is walking away, right? Walking away, and the fact that too, also, Spirit's telling me, you know, in both of these cards, there's the 2 of Swords being left behind, confusion and blindness, right? Indecisiveness, not sure which way to go. This person was blinded by their pain. This person was blinded by their need to compete, by their need to be right, by their need to say, my truth is the truth, period. That's the only way, right? But look at the 7 of Swords. How this person is so busy looking back with that 5 of Swords, right? This energy right here. They were so prideful with that um, excuse me, with that strength card, right? They're so prideful here in this 5, how victorious they were, right? 7 of Swords. That they're so busy looking back, saying, "Oh, I left them blinded. I took 5 swords, and I only left them with 2." But they don't see. They're so busy looking back at you, being so happy that they hurt you or something, that they don't see that they're actually setting up their own trap, right? And there's this kind of energy of like, good that you're this person right here, right? Because you notice the 6 of Swords is not here. I did notice that just a second ago. We jumped from the 5 to the 7, right? And the 6 of Swords is about walking away from the drama, right? And it's like, and that's what it's kind of giving me, right? Like you're one of these people here, 8 of Cups, walking away here. Look, and look how in the background of this card, I like that too, how they're walking towards the water. And what does the 6 of Swords show? That person in the water, getting in the boat, walking away, right? And going towards a different place, going towards an island, going away, right? So let this person sit here and be so confident and be so blinded, right? Let them be so blinded, not seeing the trap that they're really that they're really setting themselves up into. While this person was so confident in their truth and confident, and look how they're victoriously holding it, like, I knew it, I won, ha ha ha. And they're so busy admiring their hurt, their pain, right? Because that's the truth. It's their pride, it's their ego, it's their need to be right at all times. It's actually, and that's what they're so proud of, is this pain. That's the truth. And that's what they're blinded to. They can't see that with that 2 of Swords. But you're here, walking away in the background, like, you know what, you can have it. Goodbye. You know what, you can have it. Walk in there to get onto that boat, to go onto that better place, right? Let this person stay behind on their little karmic island, right? Because the truth is, while you walk away 6 swords, this person 7 of Swords is there, ha 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 ha, I'm getting away with it. Because they're going to move on from you and going to move on to somebody else, playing that same old little game, still blinded here, playing the same old little game, holding on so confidently to their pain. And they're like, ooh, yeah. So they had 3 swords and they went. It took a couple more swords. Now they got the 5 of Swords. Like, ooh, this worked for me in the past, so I'm going to do it again. 5 of Swords, setting up their own trap. Yeah. Walking into their own karmic cycle while you, okay, are walking into the sun, walking into peace, walking into happiness. Queen of Pentacles, walking into a brand new foundation. Look how the Queen of Pentacles look at herself like, damn, I don't even recognize myself. Like, I'm a new person. I realize I'm not the ugly duckling. I'm just not this person. I just don't want to identify with my pain for the rest of my life. I want to walk away. Right? And you got a tower moment coming here. This person got a tower moment coming. You got a tower moment coming too. This person got a tower moment coming of realizing that you're just getting to walk away and heal your wounds. But yet they're stuck in a karmic cycle, reliving those wounds over and over and over again, right? And you got new opportunities coming towards you. You got new opportunities coming towards you, right? You got the real deal coming towards you. Or you got you stepping into this energy, right? Because the Emperor, now you've learned, right? You learned from this past experience, and now you're taking that on elsewhere. Striving, getting onto that boat, right? Making that boat and making, realizing, no. I got to get out of here. I got to go somewhere else, right? That's you stepping into masculine Emperor energy and just saying, no. I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to create something new for myself elsewhere. That's that strength you found. Detachment. You are finding strength in your detachment. That's your truth. That's the truth that this person is too blind to see. And that's so crazy too, because when I was just saying that, and I was saying I heard that bird outside, right, saying that they were delivering a truth, that this was a message, and that's what Spirit is saying, right? The message is this person is too blind. They're actually blind. They don't see that they're blinded by their hurt, that they're blinded by their karma, that they're blinded by this pride of, no, I'm right. No, I'm right to project and be mad, and to produce out of my pain and out of my anger and out of my 3 of Swords. I'm totally right to do that. Okay. You're just going to have to leave some people behind, because some people want to cling to their pain. Some people are so confident in clinging to their pain that they don't want to see the strength that comes from walking away and healing. Some people you got to let be. Right. Some people you got to let be. You really do. Like I said, and while they're 3 of Cups celebrating your absence, don't get all caught up. Don't get all sad and these people being happy without you, or this person being happy without you, or whatever on social media, or whatever they're saying, or whatever, whatever they're because you got 2 of Cup energy. If you'll just turn around and see it, you got the real deal, right? The person the energy you thought this person was, you actually have it out there. And now that this person or these people or this job or whatever this energy is has gone out of your life, now that you see, wait, I just don't match. I never did match. I never did line up, because I just wasn't that. And that's okay. It wasn't because I needed to change. It wasn't because that was a project. I just wasn't around the people that weren't right for me. Or I was at the job that just wasn't right for me. I was trying to be a person that I wasn't. And when I try to compare myself and say, wow, I really am an ugly duck, aren't I? No, you're a beautiful swan. You might look like an ugly duck when you're surrounded by ducks, if you can start comparing yourself to ducks. But if you go over there in the swan pond, you're going to see I'm just like everybody else. Right? And the truth is, judgment energy is being passed here on this situation, right? And for a lot of you, like I said, judgment is being passed here. And you got really hurt because you extended your cup and this person poured it out on the ground. Look. Poured it out on the ground. For this right here. For a lot of you too, this person was being influenced by other people. Or being influenced just by their pain. Right? You try to extend your cup of love. This person said, junk. Get this junk out of here. Goodbye. Right? They got given an offer and they just poured it out. Well, that doesn't mean your offer was bad. It just means this person couldn't see the truth. They were blinded to a sword. They were blinded by their pain. There's a lot of swords here. It's a lot about how this person thinks. And about how their pain from their past really colors the way that they think. Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. And see too, you know how like in the regular nine of Pentacles, the lady's standing there in her garden and she has that bird on her hand here. And this Nine of Pentacles, she's dropped her glove, like her handling glove, so that the talons don't cut her when she's holding the bird. And she's released and she's let that go. Right? She's here in her garden. Now that she's delivered this truth, now that this bird has come in, Ace of Swords, and delivered this truth to her, now she can drop that glove and just enjoy being here in her garden. Look, she's just sitting there like, la 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 la, look at my fruits. Look at all this growing. It's so beautiful, because you've finally been delivered that truth. What is that, Spirit? I don't know. For some reason, this Knight of Cups is really reminding me of the Knight of Swords. Tell me more about this Nine of Cups. Maybe like the spirits, you know, maybe that's the point, because I'm sitting here saying like this Nine of Cups is being hard to read, and Spirit is saying maybe that was the point. You just didn't get it, or they didn't get it because, yeah, you were just different. This is actually bringing harmony to you here. Yeah, this person pouring out, see the imagery here of this person pouring out that cup. Because the truth was, they tried to act like they didn't want it. They didn't want this cup. But look, they're thirsty. Like, Spirit showing me like a person with that. They're showing me again this Four of Cups. It's almost like this person was like, you know, you showed this cup to this person and they gave the impression that they were like, I don't want this. This is trash. Get this out of here. But the truth was, right, that was just a facade. And the truth is, they're actually really thirsty. They want to drink what's in that cup. They could just sit there and, you know, or like I said, they could be like, I don't need this cup because look, I got this whole stream here. Yeah, it's kind of that energy of where this person's like, oh, I got plenty. I got plenty. I don't need nothing from you. I don't need you. I don't need you in my life. I have plenty. Look at this whole stream that I got going on back here. But Spirit's giving me this impression of like this person wanted to show up like this. Like, no, I reject you. No, I don't want you. No, I don't care about you. But the truth was, this person was very thirsty. This person came to you and asked you for a drink of your cup, for a drink of what was in your cup. And then you were like, oh, here's what's in my cup. This person's like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Grape Fanta? I asked for orange Fanta. And poured it on the ground. Like it wasn't good enough for them. And the truth is, on the inside, they love grape Fanta. But for some reason, they tried to act like, ugh, it's, ugh. It's the nasty, gross. Ugh. But it's like, that's okay. Because they might just try to feel like, right here, that they just poured it out into the ground. But it's like, it's almost like this energy of like them pouring it out, it trickling downstream, trickling past this person who was like, and look how this person too, they're like, oh, I got a cup, I don't need it. And they're just like ignoring the fact that you have a whole stream. You know, that their little trickle that they point out is them turned into a whole stream here. You know, and Spirit is saying like this, you know, it's a blessing really that this person poured out this cup. That they acted like that. Because Spirit said, don't worry, we'll keep giving to you. We'll, you know, trust us to take the people and the things out of your life that don't deserve to be here. Yeah. This is a lesson here. Yeah, Spirit's saying one or two more, then I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah, thank you. Spirit saying, hey, they know this person hurt you, right? But look, here you are. You're bandaged, you're wrapped up, right? You're learning your lessons here from this pain that you went through with this person. Okay. You know, Spirit saying it's okay. It might have took you a little time. You might have let this person knock you off a little bit. It might have hurt when this person, you know, dumped out that little bit of stream. But there's something here about this person's rejection turning into like a whole ocean, right? It's like this person's rejection was protection, and it actually is like really giving into your self-empowerment. Instead of this person, like, it's like this person's intention was to make you feel rejected, to make you feel terrible, to make you feel like down and out, like whatever, you gross, dumping this out. But like I said, this person dumped out this cup and dumped it out and let it just pour away, and they're like, anyway, gross. And it just, the whole time, just going down and going down and going down and going down and going down, and suddenly it gets down here and it starts to pick up and it picks up more, it picks up more, it turns into a whole stream. And now this person is like, this cup, what's in this cup looks delicious. I always wanted what was in this cup the whole time anyway. But I tried to act like I didn't want what was in this cup. Right? And here this cup is turned into like a whole lake, a whole ocean here. Right? Spirit saying, don't worry, we'll keep pouring into that cup. And you, Ace of Cups, because that's what the Ace of Cups looks like in this deck. In this deck, it's the cup that has like a bird. But actually, I think the bird's like diving into the cup. But anyway, it was like the dove. It's like a dove of peace. Like, so Spirit is saying, like, you actually found peace here, right? With this temperance energy, right? This person dumping out your love, your cup of love, actually helped you find peace and helped you find strength inside of yourself. Helps you to realize that there was things inside of you need to heal. That's why you tried to offer this person that wanted to dump out your cup to begin with, right? This could have been taught to you, because I was talking to about parents and stuff like that. You could have been really taught this. This could have been, the way your family was set up, or the way that you were taught to chase after conditional love, or chase after emotionally unavailable people who tried to play you and tried to act like they didn't want you, but when they actually really wanted you the whole time. No, Spirit isn't on that one. Okay, so we're gonna bring in a different deck to get the last few cards. Yeah, Spirit said this was blocked for a reason, because this person, damsel, this person, you know, I don't know, this person like saw you as like a damsel in distress, or saw you as like, oh, if I can just beat you down, if I can just cut you down, if I can just bring you down a peg or two, then make you feel like you ain't good enough, your cup ain't good enough. I'm just gonna pour this out. Then when I come back around and be like, oh, I wanted that, I actually wanted what was in that cup. Yeah. Because that's the truth. This person, the whole time, they actually really wanted what was in that cup. They actually really would have loved to have had your cup. But they felt like they needed to, to pour it out just to make a point to you. Exorcist. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Exactly. So that's what Spirit is saying. Like, you need to exercise this energy from you. Right? Because, look, it's this night energy here. It's this night energy here. Look, and this person even has, like, right? And it's trickster. That's what Spirit is saying. This person was actually a trickster. They were trying to trick you. Allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle. Romantic delusion. Exactly. This person wanted to live in romantic delusion. Look at how this person even has, like, the heart. That's the Knight of Cups right there. With all that water. Look at him. Look at him here. With all the water behind him. Right? And that was the truth. What this person really wanted is they really actually did want to come forward. They did want to be your friend. They did want to, embrace you and love you. That's what, but for some reason, they thought playing this trick on you, this person might have some kind of Messiah complex, or want you to kind of like, some kind of savior complex, but really they're a thief. Really, this person wanted you to be a slave. They wanted to control you. But you're a divine child. Here. You found this like sun, strength, Leo energy within you. It isn't purity and redemption, it's just a special connection to the divine. Yeah. This person trying to always make you feel like your love wasn't good enough. You weren't good enough. Your love wasn't good enough. Who you are wasn't good enough, because you're the ugly duckling. Right? You're the ugly duckling. Because, you didn't look like the rest, or act like the rest, or you didn't seem like the rest. You look like an easy target to this person to, like, attack and make them feel like, oh, you're not karmic like the rest of us. You're not down like the rest of us. This person wanted to make you feel abandoned, wanted to make you feel orphaned, wanted to make you feel like you weren't good enough. Hi. Hi. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh. Hi. Mm. Mm. It's time for a kitty pause and break. Mm. Yeah. Mm-mm. Don't do that. That's my cup. That's not your cup. That's my cup. She's like, is that water in this cup? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. Nah. Go check out your bowl over there. Okay. Anyway, so I have this. Okay. I have this kitty little break, kitty break. Right? So again, with this addiction card right here, this person was addicted to this kind of behavior, to pushing people away, right? This person is addicted to this type of manipulation, this type of manipulative love. Or maybe perhaps you were in the past, right? You were addicted to try to chasing after this love, right? And this person could have been very conditioned to act this way in love, right? To act this way or treat this way, right? Because this person was taught to hold on to that Three of Swords energy and then to project that Three of Swords energy onto other people, right? And then look, again, like I said, all that water in the background, that's what they actually really wanted. And look at them. Look at them holding back the water. Right? They're like, nah, I don't want that ocean of feelings and love and yada yada yada. Right? While you embrace the water, right? You embrace the water. You decided to turn your back, like just like here, right? I said, you know what? Forget this. I'm gonna walk towards this ocean of empowerment. And this person actually rejects this ocean of empowerment, right? This cleansing energy that the water brings in. Rejects their emotions, rejects being truthful and being honest about why they're doing it and saying and acting the way that they are. Right? And Spirit said, you might understand because you might have done this in the past. Like I said, you were that ugly duckling before. But then once you started to change it, you turned into the ugly duckling, right? You were, you know, and then all of a sudden somebody was like, you're different. You're not this person anymore. You sure are ugly to be a duck, aren't you? And now you realize, no, I was a swan the whole time. And there's nothing wrong with ducks and there's nothing wrong with swans, but they're not the same. Shadow attributes of this addict card. Compromises integrity and honesty. Allows an addictive pattern to have authority over their inner spirit. Exactly. That's exactly it. Yo, these cards always hit, I swear. A lot of my card decks always hit, which is why, yeah, why I'm very drawn to them. But yeah. Hmm. But that's what I have for you, lovelies. Okay? Is that all? Yes, yes. That's it. Spirit is just letting you know, hey, you know what? Let it walk away. Walk away from this. Don't hold on to it. Don't hold on to the rejection. Don't hold on to the pain. It's not for you. You know? Don't hold on to the rejection. Don't hold on to the pain. And it actually is preparing you to make you realize, you know, that you're actually the real deal. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this person didn't want you to feel like you were the real deal. They didn't want, you know, they didn't want to face it. Yeah, they really didn't. But oh well. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. As always, thank you to your guides and my guides for being here, for helping you to get here, and for my guides keeping me safe, delivering this message. And comment down below, okay? Comment down below if this resonated for you. Like the content if you liked it. Subscribe if you enjoy the vibe. Join the tribe, okay? And I will see you guys in the next one, all right? Bye!